Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Current Affairs for You. So let's begin the important current affairs of 18th and 19th December. Yesterday I couldn't make a video, so I come up with 2 days important current affairs. So watch the video till the end to get the important news. So the first one, Nehru Zoological Park becomes first zoo to receive ISO certification 9001-2015. It is in which state? So now Nehru Zoological Park get a certificate. What is it? ISO certificate 9001-2015, and it is in which state? Option B is correct here. It is in Telangana state. And in Delhi there is a famous national park, zoological park called National Zoological Park. National Zoological Park, it is in Delhi. And Rajiv Gandhi National Park, it is in Pune. Rajiv Gandhi Zoological Park. Rajiv Gandhi Zoological Park, it is in Pune, and National Zoological Park in Delhi. And Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, it is in Hyderabad, Telangana. So don't confuse. Rajiv Gandhi Zoological Park, it is in Pune, and Rajiv Gandhi International Airport lies in Hyderabad, Telangana. Next question. Which state government launched YSR free crop insurance scheme for farmers who lost their crops during Kharif 2019? So YSR free crop insurance scheme is launched by which state government? Options are West Bengal, Assam, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat. So YSR stands for the former Chief Minister YS Rajshekar Reddy, and he is the former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Now YS Jagan Mohan Reddy is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. He launched this YSR free crop insurance scheme for farmers who lost their crops during Kharif 2019. And let's talk about the other options as well. So recently West Bengal launched Swasthya Sati scheme. Swasthya Sati scheme. Under this 5 lakh insurance will be given to the families of West Bengal. And in West Bengal there is a football stadium called Barasat Football Stadium. It has been changed to Diego Maradona Football Stadium. Diego Maradona Football Stadium. And who is Diego Maradona? A famous football player. He died recently. He belongs to Argentina country. He belongs to Argentina country. There is one more football player who died recently called Paolo Rossi. Paolo Rossi, and he belongs to Italy. He belongs to Italy. Okay. Next. Next, let's talk about Gujarat in recent news. So Prime Minister Modi, he launched 3 different projects in Kutch area of Gujarat, and Gujarat stood first in food safety index, food safety index, and domestic rooftop installation, and also there is a district called Jamnagar in Gujarat. Jamnagar in Gujarat. In Jamnagar, Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda has been unveiled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So in Jamnagar district, Gujarat, Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda has been started by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Very important. Next question. Which bank partnered with National Center for the Performing Arts to offer scholarships for young musicians 2020 to 2021 Hindustani music? So there is a bank and it's offering scholarship for musicians, young musicians in 2020 to 2021 Hindustani music, in the field of Hindustani music. So what is the name of the bank? Option D is correct here. Citibank is going to offer scholarships for young musicians in Hindustani music. Hindustani music. So ICICI recently launched iMobile app. We can use this app like Google Pay and like Phone Pay. We can send money to different UPI IDs. Next question. Where was indigenously built 5th offshore patrol vessel called Saksham launched into Indian Coast Guard? So options are Cochin, Mumbai, Goa, Chennai. So it is been commissioned into Goa. So what is the name of it? Saksham. Offshore patrol vessel called Saksham launched into Indian Coast Guard in Mumbai. Next. When do we celebrate International Migrants Day? International Migrants Day. Options are 7th December, 5th December, 16th December, 18th December. So option D is correct here. 18th December. We celebrate International Migrants Day on 18th December every year. So what is the theme for 2020 International Migrants Day? It is reimagining human mobility. Reimagining Human Mobility is the theme for International Migrants Day 2020. So we celebrate it on 18th December every year. And let's talk about 7th December. What do we celebrate on 7th December? We celebrate Armed Forces Flag Day. Armed Forces Flag Day. And we celebrate International Civil Aviation Day. Civil Aviation Day. International Civil Aviation Day, National Armed Forces Flag Day is celebrated on 7th December. 5th December, we celebrate International Volunteer Day, International Volunteer Day as well as World Soil Day. World Soil Day. World Soil Day and International Volunteer Day on 5th December. And 18th December, we celebrate some more like Arabic Language Day. Arabic Language Day and also International Day for Migrants Day, like we discussed in the question, and Minorities Day. Minorities Rights Day. Minorities Rights Day we celebrate on 18th December. Next, who launched Pareshram Portal? Options are Naveen Patnaik, Mamata Banerjee, Ashok Gehlot, Yogi Adityanath. So option A is correct here. Naveen Patnaik, the Chief Minister of Odisha, launched Pareshram Portal. And what is the use of it? By using this, ease of doing business. Ease of doing business is the use of Pareshram Portal. And he also launched 20 online services also, Naveen Patnaik. And Mamata Banerjee, just now I told you, she launched Swasthya Sati scheme. And and she is the Chief Minister for West Bengal. And Ashok Gehlot, Chief Minister of Rajasthan, he launched Indira Gandhi Maternity Scheme. Indira Gandhi Maternity Nutritional Scheme. And also in Rajasthan, Statue of Peace is launched by Honorable Modi ji. And Yogi Adityanath, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, he launched Mera COVID-19 Kendra. Mera COVID-19 Kendra app to locate private and public COVID-19 centers. Next, which state government launched Kisan Kalyan Yojana? Options are Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand. So option C is correct here. Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath launched Kisan Kalyan Yojana, and this is a government scheme. And Madhya Pradesh launched, what is Madhya Pradesh launched in recent news? Gau Cabinet. Gau Cabinet and also cow tax, and also 2000 cow sheds has been launched in Madhya Pradesh. And also Madhya Pradesh is celebrating Tribal Pride Day on 15th November every year. Tribal Pride Day 15th November every year. And also Madhya Pradesh aims to eliminate AIDS by 2030. So this is the recent news about Madhya Pradesh. Next, Uttarakhand, first moss garden has been started in Nainital, Uttarakhand. First moss garden has been started in Uttarakhand, Nainital, and first lichen garden is also started in Uttarakhand, Uttarakhand state. So first moss garden and first lichens garden. Next question, who has won FIFA's Best Women Player Award 2020? Options are Robert Lewandowski, Lucy Bronze, Manuel Neuer, Sarah Bohadi. So option B is correct here. Lucy Bronze, she belongs to Britain, Great Britain, and she won FIFA's Best Women Player for 2020. And let's talk about the other options as well. Robert Lewandowski, who is from Poland, he won FIFA's Men's Player of the Year 2020. FIFA's Men's Player of the Award 2021 by Robert Lewandowski, and he belongs to Poland. Country is also important. Lucy Bronze, FIFA's Best Women Player of the Award for 2020. Manuel Neuer, he is Best Men's Goalkeeper. Best Men's Goalkeeper, and he belongs to Germany. Best Men's Goalkeeper. And Sarah Bohadi, she belongs to France, and she won Best Women's Goalkeeper. FIFA's Women Best Goalkeeper 2020 is Sarah Bohadi, and she belongs to France. Next, there are some events and host countries for FIFA World Cup. Let's discuss in detail. So in 2020 Men's World Cup, Qatar is going to host, and 2026 Women's World Cup, FIFA's World Cup, is going to be in three countries: Canada, Mexico, USA. Canada, Mexico, USA. And 2023 Women's World Cup, Women's FIFA World Cup, it is in Australia and New Zealand. And 2020 Under 20 Men's World Cup, it is in Indonesia. and under 20 Women's World Cup in 2022, it is in Costa Rica. And 2021 under 17 Men's World Cup, it is in Peru. And 2022 under 17 Women's World Cup, it is in India. So very important, you can expect a question from this. So you take a screenshot of this and remember. I will revise you after 2 to 3 days also. Next, which of the following won Golden Peacock Environment Management Award for 2020? Options are ONGC, SAIL, TISCO, none of the above. So option B is correct here. SAIL. SAIL stands for, can you guess? SAIL stands for Steel Authority of India Limited. Steel Authority of India Limited, and this company won Golden Peacock Environment Management Award for 2020. Very important. Golden Peacock Environment Management for 2020 is got by SAIL. SAIL stands for Steel Authority India Limited. Next question. Which of the following countries set up a joint task force for mutual recognition in academic qualification? Options are India and Finland, India and Austria, India and USA, India and UK. So option D is correct here. India and United Kingdom mutually they are going to set up a joint task force for recognition of academic qualification and strengthen the educational mutual understanding. So, and one more important thing, UK's Prime Minister, who is UK's Prime Minister? Boris Johnson is going to be the chief guest for 2021 Republic Day. 2021 Republic Day, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of UK, is going to be the chief guest for India Republic Day. Next, UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, announces 7 recipients for Young Champions of the Earth 2020. Which Indian featured in this list? So, UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, announced 7 awardees or 7 recipients for Young Champions of the Earth 2020. And out of 7, there is one Indian. Who is it? Anil Soni, Rajkumar Rai, Vidyut Mohan, Uday Shankar. So option C is correct here. Vidyut Mohan stood in the list Young Champions of the Earth 2020 from India. And who is Anil Soni? Anil Soni has been appointed as CEO for WHO, CEO of WHO Foundation. And Rajkumar Rai is the head of Indian Bank Association. Very important. Head of Indian Bank Association. And who is Uday Shankar? FICCI chairman. FICCI chairman. Next question. Who was appointed as Vice President of Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union? Options are Shashi Shankar Vempati, Rajesh Bindal, Durito Pacheco, Rajiv Chaudhary.